Well, hello and welcome to I Love Gay Today. There's a lot going on today. Same-sex marriage is now legal in Costa Rica. And we're here with Julio Calvo. How are you, Julio?
Thank you, Matt, for having me in your program. And I love gay Costa Rica.
Exactly. And there's just, like I said, there's a lot going on right now. You've got today was the same-sex marriage is now legal in your country, and also there's even weddings happening here today as well. Yes.
Well, yeah, actually, we have the first wedding of a couple of lesbians and midnight today. And it was great to see how they really enjoyed it. And the speech the couple of girls gave to the news and to everybody else on the ceremony, it was really spectacular because they feel really welcome in the country that they live forever. But it's the first time that we're enjoying freedom as legal, because we were thinking we were not part of the Costa Rican constitutions before, and now we are because we are all equal.
That's fantastic, and this fits in nicely. I've known you for a few years, and I think I would call you safely Mr. Gay Costa Rica, and because you're out there at every event, IGLTA, the National Gay and Lesbian Chamber. You are there, and you're always representing Costa Rica. And in fact, you've even sent off some Costa Rican coffee recently. Thank you.
Oh, that's coffee. That's amazing. Yeah, our coffee. Thank you.
But yeah, no. Tell us a little bit more about what you do, what you represent, and help getting the word out.
Well, my story starts back in 2008 when I quit my job in the tourism industry to work for somebody else, and I decided to establish my own travel agency, which is called GayCostaRica.com.
Yeah.
And I started in the middle of the recession in 2008. But I was chewing up myself and saying, okay, you can do it, go ahead, don't be afraid. So I started my company in 2008, and I was doing good after 2010, but then in 2012, we have a little situation with a client that received discrimination in a rural area of Costa Rica. So it became very a concern to me how I could convince the tourism industry in Costa Rica to awareness the people, their staff, about the LGBT community and the service that we should give them. Yeah. And so in 2014, I decided to establish the LGBT Chamber of Commerce of Costa Rica. And finally, end of July 2015, I decided to launch the chamber. And then I joined the NGLCC and then the IGLTA and so and so. And I've been working along with these associations and also now you that are also part of this to learn how we can approach the LGBT community and learn from that. And also teach our suppliers in Costa Rica how to see the purpose of treating people equally, not only for economics, but for human rights, because it's a right that we not deserve. We should born with those rights already. And that was part of my speech in the beginning.
Okay. I know you've even brought a group of journalists and writers and influencers down to Costa Rica. When was that? Was that 2018 or 19?
That was 18, actually. And those guys came to Costa Rica to attend our conference. And then we decided to take them around in a little fun trip. And it was great. Everybody get to know the volcano, the hot springs, the city a little bit, and then we went to the beach in Guanacaste area and also in the Central Pacific. It was a great fun trip.
But now you've got a conference next week, a virtual conference you're doing, yeah?
Yeah, I'm doing a virtual conference. I have a webinar tomorrow, actually, with the National Gay Wedding Association from the U.S. in Palm Springs. But also next week we're having a webinar with the former Vice President of Costa Rica. Friday 29th in the morning, and also the ambassador to Spain and the ambassador to Guatemala to discuss about all the impact on this new situation and the equal marriage that we're having right now.
Yeah, wow, excellent. Well, I'm looking forward to checking all this out. And as we always do, we'll make sure that wherever we post this, we're going to make sure that it's very easy to find you through Gay Costa Rica on Twitter, on Instagram, and all of it. So I look forward to that.
Yeah, thank you. I believe to be a leader in Central America as a country is very important because we're going to teach the rest of the countries how to achieve the human rights and be in the agenda worldwide, because the new normality we're going forward needs to be composed by, joint efforts and work with allies.
Yeah.
We cannot work alone anymore. The whole situation changed. And this is part of the message I want to give to suppliers, hotel owners in Costa Rica, but also worldwide. We need to join efforts, don't discriminate, listen to everybody. Everybody have a space in this universe and in this world, and we need to join as a community also to teach the rest of the world how to create respect to everybody. I believe personally that discrimination sometimes happens because the people doesn't know about a specific topic, and that's why they discriminate or they talk about it. And it's our task as a gay community to teach the rest of the world how generate respect for everybody else.
Yeah, yeah. I love it. I feel like you're telling us educate and collaborate.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. And
I love this.
Costa Rica is positioning already in the world because the nature, adventure activities that we have and that we provide. And this is specifically what we also as a Chamber of Commerce and me personally as a travel agency wants to offer to the world. We are a country full of adventure. We represent the 0.05% of the nature in the world. And we want to capture that market that we really want to enjoy Costa Rica for honeymoons, for weddings, for adventure. It's an outdoor adventure country. So we have 7 volcanoes that are active and beautiful beaches in the North, Central, and South Pacific. Caribbean is amazing to visit. So I want to invite everybody to come and enjoy. 2021, don't cancel and postpone.
Exactly. I love this. Well, I'm also going to include some photos and tweets and so forth that we've had over the years from your fam trip and some of the things you're talking about. So I'll make sure they're included in this video as well, so we can really let people know what you're up to.
Yes, thank you. I think it's going to be hard times this year for everybody, and like I said before, we need to stay together and work hard, and we are going to get over this thing and move forward. Right now, my advice for all the entrepreneurs in the LGBT community, if you allow me, is to stay together and be focused. Never lose the main goals that we need to achieve for next year, and be prepared. It's an excellent time to prepare, to be prepared, to train ourselves, to do what we didn't accomplish in the past. Yeah. And I think we're all gonna get it. And I think that's it. We need to work together.
Yes.
Right in together, like my friend Richard in Florida says.
Yes, Richard Gray. Yes, I hear you. Great hashtag, greater together.
I love it.
Yes. So I look forward to seeing you again in the real world at one of our events that you and I attend together. And thank you so much for being here with us.
Yeah, thank you for this great opportunity. This is a beautiful, program and show that you run, and I love it. I support it. I usually share it and like it every day. I know. And share it with my partners in Costa Rica.
And thank you.
They need to learn and know what are we up to for next year, and I think this is a great, window to tell everybody. And I want to welcome everybody, Costa Rica. Please come and visit us. And you, Matt, you are next. You have to come Costa Rica, our conference next year.
Yes, I plan on it. Muchas gracias.
Con mucho gusto, señor.
Thanks again. Adios.
Adios. Thank you.